Guys, please stop. Alright, so no, get the fuck out. There's no good that can come from these fuckers. Okay, sorry about that. Just no. I cannot name a single good thing that comes from these annoying spam bots that you'll find clustered on Twitter and YouTube comment sections. Well, I guess if you didn't know for whatever reason, Twitter and YouTube spam bots are basically bots designed to make you click on a link, whether it be a fake giveaway, a rip-off Pornhub, whatever your twisted mind thinks is a good way to scam people. And look, the fact that these bots leads to scams is obvious, and I'll talk about that later, but I want to talk about the actual bots because it's fucking glorious. Alright, so whoever writes the content for these bots has to be mentally handicapped in some regard because the sheer amount of stupidity that comes from them is unparalleled. This mostly applies to the scam bots that are usually trying to profit from horny 13-year-old boys, so they'll have some stupid hashtag. The user's profile pic will most likely be a generic booby girl, but the real meme comes from the actual messages that they type. For example, a perfect tweet that applies to everything I just said as well. Just look at it for yourself because is denied by me.
Is denied by me.
Then there's the generic link that leads to some website that will likely give you malware, but is denied by me? What the fuck does this mean? The link is denied by her? She doesn't want you to click it? That's so backwards. The point of these type of bots is to make you click on them. I don't understand how someone could look at this and say, yup, we should make this randomly message people. Who thought when programming this thing that this and various other messages were acceptable? I can't even decipher what this means. Is this some cryptic message made for and by the 9-year-olds who can't compose sensible sentences? In all seriousness, how could anyone think that a message like this would make someone want to click their very clearly malicious link? It's honestly baffling. Just imagine the conversation between the producer and writer of this. Hey Ben, I was planning on a way of getting us some sweet ad revenue. A Twitter bot. You see, it'll have some enticing message, images, and all that good shit. But I just need a good message that'll make people want to click it.
Alright, well, how about something that makes no sense, making the people reading it want to see how bizarre it is? It's the perfect idea. Sure, we'll get tens of emails telling us how broken our product is, but you know what they say.
That's the most backwards thing ever, and I love it. Once you've seen one of these spam sex bots, you've seen them all. They all follow the broken English format and have the obviously malicious link right next to the message or in their bio. Nothing ever changes. It's the same predictable shit that will admittedly get a chuckle out of you for the entirety of 2 seconds. Now, this leads me to the next prevalent type of bot, the YouTube bots. You've seen them because they disguise themselves as some witty joke, only then to have the comments disabled and the only other comments being a fake account of whatever channel you're on, or the people who are obviously the same guy saying LMAO. Hell, even if you call out these bots for being bots, they'll just delete your message. Now, that's fucking impressive, but what surprises me the most is how many people like them, like this one from Grade A Underage channel that has nearly 1,000 fucking likes. Imagine how many people then read the replies, saw the bot, clicked the link, and then were scammed out of their money, or whatever this site leads you to. And this leads me into scams, mostly surveys. And I'm not going to ponder all of this for too long, as Ultras has already made a video on online scams, and he did it quite a while ago, but to summarize, scamming people is fucking awful, and you should honestly fuck yourself if you're going as low as to scam your viewers or whoever's on your site. Being an honest human being isn't that hard, so please try to be one. I don't get why people think that scamming others is acceptable. Do they get hard at the idea of gaining ad revenue from doing nothing other than misleading people? It's clearly at the end of the day for money, but how desperate do you have to be? Other than for monetary purposes, I can't think of a single reason why people would think that this is even remotely acceptable. However, I think part of the blame goes for the viewers, the people that unfortunately fall for this shit. If so many people didn't fall for this shit, then this shit wouldn't be nearly as prevalent. But I guess since this is the internet, I shouldn't expect any better from people looking up free Minecraft accounts or something similar. But please, to anyone watching this, don't fall for this shit. It's only gonna make the problem worse at the end of the day. So, to help you guys not fall for the websites that are seemingly offering something that they aren't, I've come up with an ingenious tutorial that will work 115% of the time. Step 1. Be aware of what site you're on. Sites like this aren't very trustworthy. Just look at the fucking URL. Make sure that you know where you are, and if the site's description on Google is something like, then please don't click it. You're only giving the assholes more undeserved money. Step 2. If you are on one of these sites thanks to a YouTube comment or a tweet, please report the original so more people don't suffer from the same fate. You'll be helping everyone out greatly. Also, if you can, try to warn the others about it being a scam before it's too late, because hey, helping one person is better than doing nothing and letting 10 others suffer. And finally, Don't go out of your way to program one of these bots to promote your shitty site. You're just scamming innocent people, which in itself is pretty fucked up. If you honestly own one of these, just shut it down, the bot and your website. You're not helping anyone. I get that you may need some extra ad revenue, but there are much better ways to earn a living, most of which don't involve scamming horny 12-year-olds. So yeah, fuck people. Do you agree with me, or do you think I'm just as big as a rat as the people I'm chastising? Whatever the hell it is, make sure to tell me, whether it be a like, dislike, comment, subscription, whatever the hell it is. Make sure to just fucking tell me. Please tell me. This was the Obscure Entertainer bringing you reviews through obscurity.